going on? Another day. Market's about to open here in 2 minutes. Doing the same old strategy that's been working. Looking at the range of Rivian on a 5-minute chart in the pre-market in the last 2 hours. I'm a little out of breath, just worked out. So I'm going to set an alert. Alerts aren't setting right now, that's weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line. I usually look at the last 2 hours, so from 7 to 9 Eastern time. So I want to make this the top of the range, and the bottom of the range is right there. So I go in when it breaks these levels, short or long, and I do options, but you can do this with regular stocks. I mean, you can buy regular stocks or ETFs, but options gives you the ability to make more with little money. I go in with $1,500 positions. Looks like it's going down right now immediately. I'm going to go one out of the money. This spread looks horrible right now. Okay, so the market's open. It dipped a little bit below. Now it's rising up. Looks like we're doing a bit of a recovery. Let's get a call option order ready. One out of the money. And let's see what it does. If it breaks this level, then I'll get in for a short scalp up to the 200 SMA over here. So this is the put. Let's see, open interest on this looking pretty good. One of the things I definitely look for is the open interest. I want to make sure that's like above like 1500, I'd say. The implied volatility is at 80%. That's pretty high. And let's look at this one. For the calls, there's more open interest. People are betting that it's going to recover. And implied volatility looks good. My expiration date, it doesn't matter to me as much because I'm in and out of these trades. I never hold anything overnight anyways. And when the expiration date is 1 day away, then you have an opportunity to make more gains or losses. So I'm not sure what's going on this morning with TradingView, but it did let me, if I right click, then it's letting me do an alert. So I'm gonna delete these lines. All right, so this is my range right here that I'm looking at. Okay, so you can see the spread on the puts is looking normal. Sometimes in the mornings, in the first minute, the spread just doesn't make sense at all. And then it just kind of normalizes, especially if the price stays at around the same level. So that's the one thing with this strategy that really sucks with options, and it's a benefit to just trade the stock, is the spreads on options, because I'm getting in when this is shooting up or shooting down, and so I can't get in on a bid. I have to just get in on an ask, otherwise I wouldn't get filled. And then when I sell, that's when I try to bid at a better price. This is 7:30 a.m. right here. So this is like 2 hours before the market opened. Sometimes I would use like this as the range, the top. But right now I'm like very skeptical about going long on Rivian. It's just been getting hammered. These calls are going for 0.29. That would be a little bit less. I'm trying to go in like $1,500 positions. But if it breaks this resistance, then I'll go in. Okay, I got my alerts set up here, so let's take a look at what happened yesterday. My range was right up here, this level, and right down here. and it immediately broke to the upside. Went in right here, got out right there for a quick scalp. And then the rest of the day pretty much did nothing, and then big drop at the end of the day, and big drop all night. Trading views alerts have been weird today, so I'm gonna set an alert here just to make sure that it's working. My account right now is 2,900. Just 3 days ago it was around 2,000. Okay, the alerts are working. It was around 2,000 about 3 days ago. I've had a great couple of days doing this. What I wind up making, because it's options, is about a 15% gain for every, and this is totally an estimate, but it depends on a lot of factors, but it's about every 0.5 increase in the stock is about a 15% gain when I'm trading the weekly contracts one level out of the money. Okay, so we definitely got rejected. This range is kind of more established right now. So my order looks good. I'm going put with, let's do 45 contracts, good amount of open interest. So usually this doesn't happen where it hasn't broken its range in the first 20 minutes of market open. It usually never happens like this where you have to wait, but it sometimes does. So you just have to be really patient. If you want, you can just rely on the alerts and go do other things. But right now I'm like, I don't want to miss what it's going to do. All right, so looks like we're going short. Wait one more second because it hasn't really reacted yet. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see if we got filled. Okay, so all right, we're in at 0.34 on a short position. And oh, looks like we didn't get filled to the full amount. We only got 5 contracts at the price I wanted to get in on. So right now, looks like it's going back up. I'm going to cancel this order. And for these 5 contracts, I just want to get out of this trade because it looks like it didn't break and then continue. It doesn't really matter. It's like a small amount that actually got filled. But I set an order to get out at 0.35, just on this very small position. All right, so now it's rising, clearly got rejected. My order didn't get filled. So you can see I'm already down 20% on this tiny position. It's only $30. Okay, what I'm actually going to do is just get out of this position. Okay, I'm going to get out. Okay, I got out of this at a loss. Luckily it was just got filled at 0.21. Now I'm going to be looking to go long by call 0.37 if it breaks. All right, just went long. Let's see. Okay, so it did get filled at 0.38. All right, so this trade is over. Got in at a loss right here. And then now we just went long right there, looking to get out around here. Where I bought at right now, looks like a little push up. Let's see what it does. We're at 0.38 I got in. I'd be looking to get out around 0.45. So that's 45 contracts. Okay, it's kind of like undecided right now. You know, you see these candles you got to watch out for where it's like a lot of wicks, not a lot of volume. Not a lot of people are going long. A lot of people are very skeptical. Rivian can recover. It's just been getting hammered so hard. And I think a lot of people are probably seeing this as a resistance point that it's not going to overcome. Alright, so we might get a potential break here. Time to sell at 45. Let's see if this breaks. Alright, looks like looking pretty good. I'm gonna go 0.44, try to get out. So this is the order, it's been placed, 0.44. Right now the ask is 0.43. Usually I'm getting in and out really quick, and when it's doing this, it's kind of struggling to make higher highs. That's when I start to want to get out earlier, like wherever I can, which is kind of what I'm thinking right now. So I usually don't get filled until this goes to 0.45. I mean, sometimes you do, but it just depends on the numbers here. I'm tempted to just cancel this and get out right now at 0.43. It looks like it just broke 0.45 and we got filled. Okay, so that was not a very relaxing experience, I would say, but let's see how we did. So that's $270 gain. Let's look at our order history. This is obviously not very ideal, like using Robinhood, where you actually have to calculate your P&L by yourself. But I do kind of like it in a way, because that way I'm not as focused on it. But this morning we got filled at $170, and then we sold for a $65 loss here. Really, it's a $205 profit today. All right, done for the day, and we'll see you tomorrow to do the same thing. Later.